Alright, so since we got the X belt, I'm going to attach it now. So we're just running the belt loop through this side, just enough to hopefully fit 2 zip ties. That's how I like to do mine. One that holds directly next to the bracket, and one that holds directly next to that one. Cool. Now we have to cut those. Alright. I'm trying to do this quick because it's already almost 11:30 and I need to get to bed for work. So I'm gonna get a loop here around this belt pulley here. Come on, get in there. Okay, now we're in. So I'm gonna pull that tight. Go around this other pulley. Okay. Got around the other one. Now we're going to mark where we want this belt to be. So we're going over the loop. Okay. I have a pen in here somewhere. Okay, now we can actually take this off again and take the belts off. Hopefully off this side too. And we'll have our mark. So now we'll just find our mark, which is right here. We're going to put the belt through until we get to our mark that we made. So I marked this to the very edge, but I'm actually going to go a couple teeth ahead of that because we want to get it very, very tight. So now I'm going to add a zip tie. And if there's any type of a slack or shortness to this, we're going to pull that motor mount and get it nice and tight. Boom. So that's our adjustment. I hope we got it right the first time. Use a second one here. Okay, and then we'll cut those. And we should have a good belt loop. Stretch the belt a little bit, and then we'll cut this belt here. Perfect. So now what we can do is attach this back on for the final time. We're going to tighten this back onto our x-axis. Kind of doing this blind. Good, good, good. Now we'll get this loop on this side first, where the idler pulley is. That should be simple enough. Whoops, at least we think it is, right? Cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go push this thing sideways. And you're not going to be able to see me do this very well. But I'm going to loosen these 4 bolts. Just enough to get this to move. Slide it forward. We're getting the belt onto the actual gear pulley of this one here. And as you can see, it's actually too loose. Actually, it's not. It's perfect. I just wasn't pulling it hard enough. So now that we got the belts on both pulleys, we're going to try and pull this bracket all the way back to where we had it, but also where the T-nuts are going to hold it nice and tight. Good. Got that first one down there on. Belt's nice and tight. I'm going to re-loosen the top one again. That belt pulled all the way to the edge. Tighten it. And you're going to retighten it. Throw your scraps, your trash into your box. That's what I do with mine. And now this should. Anyway, it's a little finicky just like the bed, but yeah, it's fine. Now we're going to mount the very, last bracket that we have to this plate here. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the last bits that are NB11. Should be some flat M bolts and some nuts. It'll be pretty straightforward. Mount the bracket facing away from you. Does this actually allow you to screw it in place? I guess the right side was threaded, but not my left side. Yeah, my left side needs the nut. Where's my needle nose pliers? Just adding the nuts to the back of the screw. Okay, I'm gonna tighten this, and we're set. The 11 bag is donezo. That's somewhere in here. Tools. And I guess I have 2 extra little gear pulleys and wheels here, which is cool. Unless I missed something. I don't know. Alright, now it's time for wiring.